I'm warning you. Okay.
All right, everybody, welcome back once again to another watch along. It's a voice you haven't heard in a hot minute here. I am back. This is Ben, 1/3, 1/4, one something of the totally Toonular family, and here I am. There are people here. That. The voice you hear with me, everybody, and who you've already seen here in this video, our lovely and wonderful sponsor, Big Dan. Tonight we are recording live from the, well, not live, sort of live to tape. It's how they used to do television back in the day, was live to tape. Here in the Big Dan kitchen, we are still on hiatus, but we are coming back, James tells me sometime in October, I think. I don't really know. So for the next couple of weeks, you're going to hear me, Big Dan, and specifically, we are celebrating in our watch-alongs the return of Beetlejuice to the theaters. So for the next few episodes, you're going to hear us talk a little bit about the Beetlejuice animated series, since it is now up and free on Tubi. Big Dan, how are you, sir?
Everything's good. Well, welcome to the Big Dan kitchen. We are enjoying. If you come out here, you know you have to show up with a little hunger. So we're going to have some treats to enjoy. So we've got some smoked chicken,
Yes,
to enjoy for the first episode.
delicious smoked chicken for the first one. Here we go. Always. So what is your familiarity with this cartoon, Dan?
I haven't seen this since I was a kid, man. I have not seen. When did this air? Like 80.
I want to say like 89 is when it first started up.
And that's the last time I've seen it.
So it 4 seasons, a lot of episodes, went pretty much straight into syndication. I remember this show vividly because at the laundromat when I was in my teens, like I started there when I was like 13, 14, right? This was still on the air. And I would put on Saturday morning cartoons because I had to work there Saturday mornings.
Just for background, for the people coming in, doing within
anybody coming in to put on whatever, just to have some noise on. And then when cartoons went away, I had like 4 go-to movies. One was The Sandlot. One was Empire Strikes Back. I never could put on anything fun. I couldn't put on like any trauma stuff or anything. But those are the 2 I remember. I watched more Sandlot and Empire Strikes Back than anything.
That's what it was.
I
went to a little town, Bethpage Elementary, and every morning they played E.T. Every single morning. I've seen this little alien turn white and die so many times. I hate that movie so much.
And this is just for the kids who get into school like a little early. You're like whatever.
Yeah.
So is there any time to like really even finish the film, like to finish watching
No,
E.T.?
it goes in fucking progression because you just pop the tape out. The next day you pick up where you left off.
That's amazing. And now, like that's the other amazing thing about this is that like. So not only has that changed, but even by the time you got to the 6th, 7th grade with us, by the time we would be sitting in the gym in the mornings, there's no movies anymore. You're left to your own devices. You have to sit there. There's no phones to entertain yourself. There's no nothing.
I just tasted that fucking
It's
chicken.
delicious. It's very good.
Damn, what's that Bethpage butt rub?
Well, so you told me there are 2 types. We've got one that's been braised a little bit more, and then one that's been not so much. That is a little, and that's the one I'm tearing into. That's a drier chicken, so to say.
Yeah, it's just straight up smoked.
Smoked chicken.
Crispy skin. Seasonings really adhere to them. It's like you get almost like a crackling, like a crispy pork skin. But chicken skin, when it's crispy,
it's perfect.
Absolutely delicious. It's so delicious.
Yeah, no, it's I I actually met a few people on the Power of Positive Murder.
But this chicken, man, good Lord.
Is delicious, amazing. I met a few people from the area, actually, which is also kind of crazy because that's the one thing you can always say about trauma is it always brings people out of the woodwork. And you meet folks that know people that are in and around your area that you wouldn't expect to be there. I brought a friend of mine on board from the haunt. From the haunt.
Wow.
She came up, she was our boom op. So had never boomed a feature before, had done a bunch of shorts, still in school, came up, was our boom operator. So it's like, you never know who you're going to meet. Then I get back, start working at the haunt. Turns out she starts spreading the word around. There's a few kids at the haunt that want to do a thing, right? And they've got all their pieces together. They just need a couple of people to help kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Give
them direction.
Well, they have a director. That's fine. They need somebody to help coalesce, to bring things through. But I'm going to get involved with those kids. So I don't know. It should be a good time. It should be a good time.
Well, you know what, our advanced age, you start thinking more about like mentorship, you're kind of the old guy on the scene. And it's kind of weird because I remember for so long I was the young guy around.
Well, my favorite thing is it's like with a level of, not while I'm eating here in a minute, while it's like fucking, what do you call it? Like I'm scared I'm going to swallow them is the problem. So you're absolutely right. Like you have some stuff, you've done a few things, you see people starting up, and it's like, if somebody could have told me some of the shit I needed to know,
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah. And you think you start running out of time.
Right.
That's where I am now. I'm like, I want to be in things, even if it's gross and weird, but I want my family, like, my grandfather did this. Yeah, you're like, have you ever seen that movie? Like, man, dude, my grandfather, like, just a legacy.
Right.
Do a thing, be remembered.
Do a thing and be and the beauty of the internet, the beauty of media now is like nothing is ever fully lost.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, forever.
And it exists online forever. So that's why I enjoy continuing to create and be a part of these things. It's the only true level of immortality that we know.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. Like when you really start to like point finger at names and tie those knots, somebody who finds a thing, they say in general, what is it? Your name's lost after like 3 generations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In general.
Like some grandfather, I forget if he's my mom or my dad. Yeah.
3 generations is gone. The only real level of immortality you have is on film.
Yeah.
Is in that.
Or audio.
Or audio. It exists out in the world.
I'm a radio geek. I love, you hear like Love and Abner? You ever heard of that old radio show?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. It's like it's a jot 'em down store. Oh, it's just people in a room, one microphone, like jingling stuff and like making all this stuff. Think about War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
What was created in a room with a microphone and people freaking out? How amazing and
to set a nation on end, right? Like on end.
Unbelievable. And now, I've always, I knew I'd never get a radio show, right? So, but create your own now.
Of course. Make your own damn radio show.
As your boss famously says, make your own damn whatever you want. Make it yourself.
Make your own damn barbecue sauce.
Yeah, fucking A, right. And it's the best there is. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Make your own damn barbecue sauce. But anyway,
So are we going to watch Beetlejuice? Is that part of this now?
So yeah, what we're doing, again, it's a watch along tonight. We're specifically watching the pilot episode, S1E1, Critter Sitters. A lot of times this show, it usually would divide between, if I remember correctly, a couple of different shorter versions. Sometimes it would go the full length of the episode with one story, but they bounced around a lot. I would watch it at the laundromat. My favorite thing about it, though, is how they built on the Netherworld. So you see a little bit of it in the movie. They took a lot of license with that. And no spoilers, because I know you're going tomorrow. No spoilers. But I think when you go see the sequel, you might be pleasantly surprised with how...
So as I've learned from your podcast that we're on right now, it's canon.
It's canon.
It's a word I've learned from you guys because, there's these weird little movie terms you say that the normal people don't know.
I don't know if it's canon.
Because, he wanted to marry her.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah.
And now they're just like, but it didn't work out. We're best friends. Yeah. What's up with that?
It's not canon to the sequel film. But what I'm saying is, here's what I'm getting at. The Netherworld in here, on the cartoon, feels like it's more represented in the sequel. Like they build out on a lot of characters.
The look of it.
It's very classic original, but like as far as the characters go, as far as the shit they do, I think it's very, I don't know, it's fun. I'll tell you that, it's fun.
Well, let's get this. Can you see this at all?
I can see it.
Is this cool?
That is perfect. So everybody, if you are watching along with us, we are hitting play in 5, 4, 3, 2, and Dan, go ahead and start us up. I always loved this intro because, again, it takes you through literally everybody you could possibly meet.
And every character. Yeah, who are we going to meet?
Everybody. Sandworms represented nice and early, right? So already referencing the Deo scene in the film where they have, the big dance number in the movie.
That's the only reason I know that song.
So this
he's explaining his relationship with the young lady who he used to want to marry.
Right. So the whole thing with her, and this is a wonderful thing, like all the puns they do and the visual gags that they do through this, it's like you see some of that in the movie, but they really balloon it in cartoon form, and I think it's kind of perfect.
Yeah, endless punchlines.
Second time they're referencing it.
It'll never end.
Harry Belafonte.
Once they get the rights to it, like we don't need any more music.
Nothing else.
Just fill every spot with that. We bought it.
Perfect depiction of the house.
Absolutely. Unbelievable.
Perfect depiction
just
of the house.
Just the artwork's missing. And he's just hanging out. Like they figured their relationship out. That's weird. They don't explain that. Like,
she's going to talk to her buddy Beetlejuice.
He's just like, I know you wanted to, whisk me away to...
But see, that's the thing that you can't say in the kids show. It's like, it's when you look at something like this versus Toxic Avenger, they're not going to talk about the head crushings and the female masturbation. You know what I mean? So with like Beetlejuice, they're not going to talk about the fact that a 1,200-year-old fucking ghost man wants to bang out a 17-year-old living woman. You know what I mean? Living girl. Minor. Come on. What are you talking about? Beetlejuice a pervert. The show shouldn't even have been.
or how did it even exist? I mean,
I love
he's like banished to a model. I mean, where was that trial? There's where we need the prequel. How do you get banished to a model in an attic somewhere on Earth? Where is he from? Have we questioned where is Beetlejuice a fucking alien?
Dan, do you want questions answered?
Well, oh no, I'm going tomorrow.
You should go see a sequel tomorrow.
I intend to, but I have an alien fucking vibe going on here.
Well, you live your life. I'm going to tell you. You live your life.
How tender is that chicken?
It's delicious.
And the sauce, it's nice and tangy, but you got that butt rub. It hits you right there. It kicks you right in the back of the fucking tonsil.
Very, very
Every taste bud.
Each single one of them.
It's just,
It's so good. It's so fucking good, dude. Like, what's in the sauce, though? Like, what do you do? What do you put in the sauce?
It's a secret sauce. It's zesty Italian dressing.
Got it. Okay.
That's it. I smoked the shit out. I put kicking chicken, Big
Right.
Dan's kicking chicken seasoning.
Yeah.
Smoked the shit out of it. Not quite done. In a pan, zesty Italian, in the oven. Finish it off. Got the smoke. Then it braises in that dressing.
In the dressing,
Which
yeah.
is, you can't make a vinaigrette as you can. I mean, that dressing is fucking delicious out of the bottle.
Guys, y'all heard it here right now. You get your Big Dan spices. Yeah.
But at the end, when it was all like the sauce, the dressing thickens, and you let it kind of cool down in, and I hit on the top with the butt rub.
Amazing.
Oh, look, it just falls apart. I mean, it tickles every fucking taste bud. The fat, there's some sweetness there.
Yeah.
Everything.
No, it's got a nice tang to it. It's got, it's delicious. Are you kidding me? And you can taste the smoke and the season all through. All right.
So I guess we should watch Beetlejuice and stop talking about chicken.
So Beetlejuice is babysitting now. The whole idea is he's earning money to get Lydia an anniversary gift.
Because she didn't want to marry him.
It's the anniversary of the... No, this doesn't necessarily pick up where the movie left off.
They're just buddies.
It presumes a friendship. They never really address the ugliness of it. And they also, if I remember correctly, they also never directly
it's a weird
reference...
ass cartoon. You know, everybody just wanted to watch a weird ass cartoon. You didn't give a shit. There's no storyline needed.
No, there is. He's getting the
big old
money.
green dude in a diaper. Who gives a shit why he's there? It's just funny that he is there. And where'd that kid come from?
She's also babysitting
What?
to get Beetlejuice a present for their anniversary
For what?
of being buddies.
That's fucking weird, man. Like, I tried to steal you.
Children don't know that.
I didn't know it. Yeah, I watched the shit out of
You
it.
see what I mean? Children don't, you know that when you get a little older. The thing is, though, is like, and this makes so much sense. Lydia being friends with Beetlejuice comes down, and the Roadhouse, that's where he goes to see all the strippers in the movie.
After it's all said and done, exactly.
So,
Like, her friends are free. He don't care about that. Let me just hang out in your place.
so
You know who I am now.
we watched the original before we went to go see the sequel, me and Jen, right? The movie doesn't really tell you where Beetlejuice, he starts the movie in the model, but he doesn't. He actually starts it in the netherworld, right?
Right.
So,
Reading the paper.
reading the paper.
Yeah.
So-
No, I've seen that movie so many times.
Uh-huh. So the whole thing there is like he's more of like a demon than
He wants to possess somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But he never does.
so, and that's when they have to get Beetlejuice is because nobody's fucking scared. That's the whole thing. But it makes sense to have Lydia be his friend because you never see in the cartoon, you never see the Maitlands. You never see Alec Baldwin. You never see Gina Davis. They never show up in the cartoon. They're characters, right? Barbara and fucking shitfuck Maitland. What's his name? I forget. Mr. Maitland. But, and I don't think you really ever see the model in the show either.
She just goes here and there. Like, it's just.
And, well, because she's got that rhyme. And that's the other thing. I love how they gave it a full-blown rhyme. I forget, what is it? Ghostly hauntings, I turn loose, something. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Something like that. She said it at the beginning of it. You
But it's
have
some
to...
of the first, like, gross out cartoons. You know, everything's puke. I know my kids were obsessed with, like, slime. You know,
Yes.
we had it, the gack, you push it and fart,
That's
the
amazing.
dissected alien. Remember those toys? Man,
I used
everything.
to have... I got one Christmas, and the sad thing is they never really last. But it was like Mad Scientist Lab.
Yeah.
And
it was just Pop Rocks.
Well, Pop Rocks, and then like some type of weird like polymer, like a clay or whatever.
Yeah.
But you would sit there and you would build your creature. You would put the shit on it, And then the whole notion was to put it in a thing, watch it dissolve around the bones. You
Yeah.
just put it together to make it die again. And you're
Yeah,
like,
no,
well,
no, that was over with.
it's done.
Yeah.
And then the
And
shit.
they got us. They got us.
Well, but the shit to remake those things, it was very expensive.
Yeah,
if you
of
had to
course.
keep going and buying supplies for it. At the end of the day, like, it was very silly. It's the only one I got. I never got like a chemistry set or anything. I got that though.
I had a microscope. And it
Nice.
came with like gnats.
Right.
And I would just like crank it down, wind up breaking the glass on the stupid thing. I wasn't smart enough to have a microscope.
I had a microscope one Christmas, and I very much did the same thing. I was like, it should be closer, and nope.
Yeah, it just cracks.
See, and I love that Lydia keeps going in and out of the netherworld too, right? Like she goes to hang out,
Like, this is normal.
and now all the babies that they're supposed to be watching and they're babysitting are causing problems.
In a place that's pure chaos to begin with.
It's also very weird to me. I don't know that everything in here is supposed to be like a ghost, or if it's like ghost and monsters, ghost monsters,
There's no
demons.
explanation. It's just like, there's just some weird shit.
It's
in this
just
place
weird
that
shit.
we are.
So the baby Beetlejuice, I want you to remember that. Just keep baby Beetlejuice in mind.
Because, yeah, he had to come from somewhere, right?
I hope it's not 17-year-old Lydia. But yeah, like there's mummies, there's like all this other shit. They're taking human babies into the netherworld escalator that's gonna turn into real teeth, I bet. No. Oh, there you go. See, baby Beetlejuice. See, I always loved this, how they would also incorporate different types of animation
Right.
into it.
Well, you know, Tim Burton he produced this too.
Yeah.
He was involved.
Look at that. That's so weird.
Yeah, this got you ready for like the Ren and Stimpies and all the things that would come later.
Yep. Like mixed media into like, yeah. Oh, wait. Maybe I forget why he got turned into a baby, but whatever. Beetlejuice is a baby. Nope. There he is.
He just does what he wants.
Yeah.
He's like hanging out with her, which is still kind of weird.
I mean, looking at it through your 2024, 44-year-old dad
with
eyes.
daughters, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to go where again?
With a 1,200-year-old
And
what?
Who's going to be with you?
1,200-year-old, huh? So they play into a lot of his character sort of stuff throughout this thing, right? The know what it means and the fucking
It's showtime.
Exactly all of those little catchphrases and everything.
Well, that's where you own it, man. Look at The Simpsons. You know, I caramba.
Don't have a cow, man.
I don't remember he ever said that. You know.
So now Beetlejuice he's in kid jail, real jail, in front of a judge. I love the fast talking. I don't know who the voice actor is, but I love the fact that he hits these fucking like hardcore Michael Keaton notes throughout. And as good as Michael Keaton is, I think this is the Beetlejuice I was more.
Well, you know, a lot of times, you know, at our age, we see cartoons before we saw the film. Because, like, I mean, there was a Rambo cartoon. There was a Karate Kid cartoon. Chuck Norris had a cartoon.
There was a Police Academy cartoon.
It was absolutely. And so we didn't necessarily always see the movie first.
Right.
Like even Ghostbusters, like the real Ghostbusters. I'm sure a lot of people our age saw the cartoon before they ever saw the movie.
100%, yes.
And
100%,
and it's
yes.
such a great thing. And so they would just, anything that was popular, they would turn into a cartoon at our time. And so I can't remember if I saw this first or
The movie?
the movie. I do remember the first time I saw it, though.
Yeah?
It was a friend of ours, a party at his house, like a party, you know, like when we were kids. And his mom, like, stopped everybody, like, don't watch this part. So what do? You put on your brakes, run back to whatever we're not supposed to see.
And watch.
It was the scene where nice fucking model, and he grabs his balls and honks them, you know. And that was it for me. And it really doesn't make any sense
Yeah.
at all.
when he jumps up on there and does it, or
Yeah.
just the fact that you've watched it that
Well,
many
it was
times?
like for a long time, it was like a catchphrase, like "nice fucking model." I didn't realize it was like it's actually a model, and he's just stuck in it. How'd you get stuck in it? No explanations. What's happening here?
Yeah, why is that the break in reality? Is it because and that's the thing that's never explained. I just love that the model is like the MacGuffin in the thing, right? Like the model is just an avenue for story. They don't explain why it's connected to the
And how
netherworld
small he is, because at
until they say his name.
well, there's a big scene where he's bringing a fly
Get
into hey, come here.
Come on, you want some.
How small he must be, and what he is using is a Zagnut candy bar,
I love that.
which I happen to have one right here. I don't know, and
I love how you come not only with props but additional food.
yeah, of course, I don't remember ever having one of these, but I only saw it in Beetlejuice. He lures a fly. He's already got a Zagnut candy. How bad is a Zagnut candy bar? You'd rather have a fly.
That you'd rather when you've got the Zagnut.
Yeah, I mean, so
Come on and
listen,
work with
Zagnut
me.
is a crunchy peanut butter toasted coconut
I remember Zagnuts being
confection
very good.
here.
I remember them being very, very good.
So there's no chocolate. Look, I've never seen anything like this in my
Yes.
life. So,
Dude, Zagnuts were fucking like, okay,
so I'm passing one over to
please, do you have
my
the
man.
ashtray over there? Nope, it's all good. That's why God made beer cans.
No
All right.
idea what happened to it. But anyway, we've got the Zagnut soap. I've never seen anything like this.
Yes.
It's almost like Butterfingery, but without the chocolate. Like it's on the outside.
Yeah, this
Like
is
it's
all the
crunchy.
coconut and shit in there.
So I'm going in. I'm going to take a bite of this.
Do it.
Crunchy.
So, it very much is a Butterfinger.
Well, chocolate.
Very much. Absolutely delicious. Zagnuts are where it's at. They're my favorite of the little, like, them and Mr. Good bars. They're my favorite of the little chocolates.
You're talking about the ones like the stripes, like the brown stripes.
Huh?
Like, in your Halloween bag, always.
Yeah.
You got the little peanut butter candy. It's got the brown, and the white stripe.
Very similar to this.
This is it
very
right here.
similar.
Very good.
Yeah, Zagnut, 10 of 10 recommend. All day long.
The first time, guys, it's just got a creamy, like a
little cream cake in the
well,
center.
like a Debbie cake. You know, like the peanut butter fucking wafers. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're so good. Those bars, dipped in chocolate. Fuck yeah, dude. Debbie cake, man. Debbie's where it's at. Fucking Debbie diabetes.
Debbie diabetes.
Yeah.
What, Dan?
That
Yeah.
shit's so good though. Star Crunch,
That's exceptional.
fucking Star Crunch.
Oh,
Oatmeal cream pies, man. What a fucking delicious thing.
I always love the chocolate versions of the oatmeal cream pies.
Oh
more than
no, that's
anything.
the fudge round.
The fudge rounds. Yeah, the doubled up fudge rounds.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I get those once.
I'm gonna eat the whole fucking thing today.
Oh, I'm gonna be finishing it throughout. I want to savor it. I also have this cigarette. So, Beetlejuice seems to have won his court case, and the prosecutor is lost now. So Beetlejuice is going to be the head fucking baby 1 year anniversary. There you go, guys. What'd she get him? Pants.
What?
Again,
Lips?
they're panting lips. They're panting mouths. A new pair of pants.
I thought they were gonna like make a play on the thing. Like you remember the whole story where like the woman with the long hair cut it to buy the husband a fucking
Did you see that? She said a
Bullshit.
spider brooch. I could kiss you. And then he smiled real big and it was all gross and dead shit. And she's like, but I'll settle for a hug. Again.
fucking leading him on.
But this is
It's one of those weird relationships. Like I know we're not supposed to do this,
It's like May December-y sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's like Harold and Maude or whatever. It's like, it's that kind of shit. All right, everybody. So that was episode 1 of Beetlejuice, the animated series from around 1989, somewhere in there. James is still out for a couple of weeks. At least I think so. I can't remember. We're going to do 3 just to make sure we get at least enough in the bag. This is going to be the first one, though, of me and Big Dan in the Big Dan's kitchen.
But we need to cook something else.
He's going to cook something else for the next one. We're just eating until fucking 4 o'clock in the morning tonight. It's going to be wonderful. Anyway, everybody, thank you for listening. We're back. We've got 3 episodes, and then we will be back live once again sometime in October. Totally Toonular is coming back bright and early in October. So look for us.
New Saturday mornings.
Click your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Send us an email at totally.toonular@gmail.com. James will read them. He'll tell us stuff. Buy Big Dan stuff, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching along. Again, S1E1, Beetlejuice the animated series. Watch it. Thank you.
We're out.
Done.
You guys, this is all Kyle's mom's fault. Shut up, Cartman. Kyle's mom is the one that started that damn club, and all because she's a big, fat, stupid bitch. Don't say it, Cartman. Well, don't do it, Cartman. Well, I'm warning you. Okay.
Hello, peasants.
Want to kill all humans?
Work there, dude.
We'd like some money.
Yeah,
Money. Money is cool.
We got whores in the city. We need backup now.
Don't be so dang literal.
Well, you've got one heck of a nerve.